Oh boy. Today is February 18, 2024, and I don't even know what time it is. Probably around 9 o'clock, I guess. I didn't even look at the clock. Uh, it's around 18 degrees, and still snow on the ground. Okay. Uh, cat's bothering me again. Ouch, cat, leave my legs alone. Anyway, I ain't got nothing to do today. I'm just gonna watch the snow. Because I ain't gonna work in the snow if I don't have to. Yeah, I don't know what time it is. It's early though, maybe 8 or 9. Let me check the cattle. Let me check the hay bale. Well, they already did a job on this bale. Look at that. It's the only dry place today, I guess. Well, at least they cleaned up the little pile over there. Yeah, today's February 18, 2024. Oh, cat just keeps clawing me. I'm not dressed for this kind of weather. But anyway, it's not the doesn't feel very cold. With sun's shining pretty strong. Looks like they're all comfortable. Anyway, that's all I'm going to show right now. I'm going to try to record a little bit every day and see how that works. Whew. Yeah, it's 8 a.m. on February 18, 2024. It's a clear day today. Forecast showed it was supposed to be up to 50, but I don't think that's going to happen. It's only 18 degrees Fahrenheit. So if it gets up to 50, I'll be surprised. But at least the sun's out, sun's shining, so that should warm up a little bit. But with all the snow on the ground, all the heat will be reflected back. Yeah. Oh well. Like I said, I'm just going to try something new. I'm just going to record a little bit every day, and then maybe try to post a video once a week. Today's Sunday. I'm going to try that and see if that helps. I'm going to try to keep it short. Okay, so sometimes I'm not doing anything, so I record. But I'm going to record just a little bit. Okay. That's it for now. Bye. The tractor's still leaking gas, so I gotta do something about that one of these days. But for right now, I'm just gonna put a big white bucket underneath it to catch more of the gas. Alright, that way I can tell how much I'm leaking. I'll crawl under the tractor and see where it was leaking. It's dripping here. This is underneath the tractor. Yeah, it's dripping right here. All along through here. Sometimes it drips over there too. But it's coming from up there, which I can't see very good. There's some kind of a rod. Must be some kind of rod that goes across there. I'll have to get a better look at it. Sometimes see where it's coming from. At least I know where it's leaking from. At least from down here. It's still February 18, 2024, and I looked underneath the tractor, and then I put a white bucket underneath it to catch all of the gas. But I took that screen off on the side here. I can't tell for sure, but it looks like a little wet through here, so I'm going to do some more digging. But I need to clean out that area underneath there too to see what's coming out of there. It's still February 18, 2024. It's around 9:30 now, and I just come out and check this hay. I think it's from 2022. It's a silage wrapped hay. My brother asked if he could get 10 bales, so I said okay. And he said there's 30 bales left, so I just wanted to come check. Okay, that's all. Just a view from this side. He didn't drive in the hayfield, so because he drove along here, along the edge here, and then made it. He go along the headland there, and there's a culvert in there somewhere. I think it's over that way. I'm not sure, somewhere over there. That's where he came in. I don't like when they drive through the hayfield, make ruts. But let's say he did it before it snowed, so that was good. All right, that's all. Well, it's today's February 18th, 2024. It's about 9:30 a.m. and it's cold. I'd say it's about 20 degrees now, between 20 and 25. It's cold because it snowed last Friday. Today's Sunday, and started out as rain, and then it changed over to snow in the afternoon. It gave us about 2.5 to 3 inches, and it's still cold, but the wind's from the south. That means it's going to warm up, because the forecast is showing temperatures in the 50s and 60s this week. By Wednesday, I think the snow might be melted. So I just want to get a look at the hayfield before the snow melted. That's all. And I came out to check those bales, those silage wrap bales from 2022, because my brother took 10 bales. He asked me, and I said okay. And there's still 30 left, so I have to wait back up if I need something. Okay, that's all before this phone dies with the cold. Okay, that's all for now. Get to the next one. Bye. Well, there's 7 of the 10 silage wrap bales that my brother took. I think it was Thursday, the day before it snowed. And those are his bales from this clover field. He had clover in here last year, so that's his clover. And anyway, there's the pond. I'm gonna get a picture of it in the snow. It's surrounded by snow anyway. Pond's getting fuller. Not quite up to the top yet. Well, I'll go check it out. Let's just come over here I haven't actually seen one of these bales up close. These silage wrap bales. I want to see what looks like on the inside. Tried to dig it in the center. Oh, where I can't even see. It's hard as a rock. I mean, it's packed in there tight. I pulled a little bit out. It didn't really smell like silage. It didn't smell like hay either. It's somewhere in between. But I dug out on top there, near the outer edge, and kind of smells rotten. So I don't know. I asked my brother to tell me if his cattle like it, so I guess I'll find out later. Anyway, I'm sure they'll still eat it if it's in the middle. It's just like any bale. The middle is better than the outer. Okay, that's all. There's the pond my brother had dug out and reshaped, and it's almost full of water. Not sure. I think he did it last summer. Yeah, last summer. Yeah, he did all that last year. Okay, let me get some more views. This is the view from the north. It's just a closer view from the north. Okay, let's get another one. View from the northeast. Yeah, northeast. Yeah, northeast. Northeast. And the old freeze house used to be right on the other side of that. On the little high area there, above the pond. Yeah. And my sister's daughter, my niece, she built a house a few years ago on the other side of the road. Okay, and then that's the old barn. That's I could call that the new barn, but it's old now. But that was built. But before that, where that water is, just on the other side of it, west of that water, it used to be the old barn, the old horse barn. Okay, that's all. Let me keep going. Right there's this pear orchard that I created. That one that's bent over, that fall down, there's still a little bit left. The root is on right side, and the tree broke off because most of it rotted, but it's still alive. And then the top of the tree bent down into the water, and we saved it because I used a bunch of grafts from there. And this tree had a bunch of sprouts coming up years and years ago. Had a bunch of sprouts, even that big one over there. Not that big one, not that big one, but the one in the background. Yeah, those are were little sprouts from the roots, but they wouldn't make pears. So I took some grafts off the mama tree and grafted those. I got about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, about six pears there, and I got a couple at home too. So I saved that. That's an old-fashioned pear, hard and crunchy. Okay, let me keep going. Oh, by the way, the overflow is over that way, where the rocks are. Yeah, and that's what my brother did. He rebuilt that dam, and then cut off that branch there, cut off this branch a little bit, took some dirt out, so it contained the pond a little bit. Looks pretty nice. Yeah, the old house used to be right on top of that, right above the pond there. That's where the old house used to be. And then this is going to be the overflow, or it always has been the overflow. He just, I don't know if he raised it up or what, but hopefully it's high. It's low enough. It's going to be a while before the water gets up this high. If he didn't make it too low, I guess if it is, I can always dig it out. We'll see. Hope they had it surveyed to make sure it was in the right place. Anyway, this is the pond from the east side. Yeah, this is from the east side. Looks pretty nice. I don't agree with putting them trees in there, but he said it's for the fish. I said, well, the fish don't need those. But that's their opinion. Just a place to get a hooked on. Snagged on. Anyway, I'm gonna go around the rest of it now. There's my parents' house up there, and the 2 sheds. And this is the pond from the southeast corner. Southeast corner. And there's the dam. There's my niece's house. There's barn. There's my brother's house. And there's his cattle. I'm gonna check. I'm gonna see if they're eating that silage hay. I wanna go check it out. Yeah, the old barn used to be right there on the other side of that water. There's still a concrete on the south, east, and west sides. There was concrete poured. Anyway, this is the pond from the southeast corner. Okay, and there's the overflow. Okay, let's keep going. This is a view from the south. View from the south. Yeah. There's the west. And here's the pond. My rather rejuvenated. And I guess I'll just do a 360. Okay. Oh, remember that? I don't know if I got a big rock in front of my house, and we used to play on it when we were kids. And it was always down in that area. It was down in there, like where the ridge of that hill is, where it starts to level come up here, right about there. Anyway, it was all covered with trees back then, and we used to, at least I did. I used to play cowboys and Indians against that rock. Anyway, and I was always the Indian for some reason. I don't know why. Okay, that's my 360. Okay, let's keep going. Well, this is a view from the west. West is behind me. Okay, now yeah, there's a finger going off that way and a branch going that way. Before, the water would go all the way back and be real shallow and full of weeds and stuff. Same thing over here. Went way up there. Water went way up, but my brother had it redesigned. He filled in that area up there and up there, cut it off. So the water, and then he had this dug out to deeper and redid the dam because the dam was leaking. dam's been leaking ever since I can remember. When Dad first had it. The old house was here. This was the old house, right in this area. Right in this area. The old house was here. I think the driveway's still in the same place. I think so. So the old house was here somewhere. What was I gonna say? Oh, but when I was a kid, I remember the old house. There was an outhouse up here, the old-fashioned kind where there was no hole. Yeah, I remember that. And the pond was a lot. Still was a little bitty pond, but it was way down in the branch, and it was really small, very small pond, and a very small dam. But eventually, the muskrats broke through it, and that's when my dad had it, made it a little bit bigger, made the pond dam bigger, and then, but eventually, it started to leak too. So he patched it several times, but it just never held up. But I think my brother's work is going to be good. I think it's going to hold up. Did a good job on it. Okay, like I said, this was the old house right here. Yeah. I'll have to think about exactly where it was, but someplace in here. Anyway, I'm gonna head over that way now, back to my truck. Yeah, I remember the old house right through there. That was just in the gate. I remember, I don't think this gate was that big, but anyway, somewhere on this side of the gate there was a gooseberry bush, gooseberry bush, and I used to pick gooseberries for Grandma, my dad's mother, and she would make gooseberry pie for me. I remember that. Anyway, she died in I forget. I was like 7 or 8 years old. 62? Yeah, I think it was around 1962 she passed away. Yeah, because I used to walk across the road from my parents' house. I used to walk across the road probably every chance I got to come visit Grandma because she'd always have something. She'd always have cookies or pie or something, some good snack to eat. Yeah. Anyway, that's what's. And there was trees. There was the big trees along here, along this side here. There's big trees here. Yeah. I got some pictures, old pictures from the top of that tree that was over that way. And they had a big tree in front of the house, and a big tree over there, and the driveway would go around the tree and come around. It was like a circular driveway once you get in. Once you get in, go around the big tree and then come back. And there were sheds. There was a shed over there and a shed there. Dad built a pig shed here, and then they had another granary over that way, and a corn crib over this way. I mean, they had, and then the barn. Yeah, they had lots of buildings here. But it's all gone now. All right, all that's left is that shed that Dad built. Okay, that's I'm gonna head back to my truck. I'll catch you later. Yeah, the same time my brother had the pond across the road dug out, they also broke the dam on this one, because I think this one was leaking too. But I was told that my niece and her husband are going to be the ones who live there, because I guess they own most of that now. I don't know where the boundary is, but it's somewhere by those cedars. Or no cedars, those pines. But anyway, I think they're going to be the one digging this out and reshaping it, redoing it, remodeling it. Is that the word? Anyway, I'll just wait and see. It might take a while. It's got a branch over there too, like this. It's got a big shallow branch on that side, his side, and another one over on that side. It's got a shallow branch, but I'm not going over there. Okay. Yeah, maybe they'll work on it next year. Whenever they get the money, I guess. Okay. Anyway, it's right behind my parents' house. Looks like they put new siding on. I don't remember it being that white before. My brother lives there, so who knows who's paying for all that. Probably the farm, I would think. Yeah. Okay, and that's outhouse. My older brother, who's passed away, I guess he had built that outhouse. There was always an outhouse out here, but my brother, I guess he fixed it up and kept it maintained. And that's the workshop over there. My dad built a little greenhouse, but I don't think they use it for greenhouse anymore. Anyway, that's part of the farm. And that's where my brother lives, over that way. Yeah, okay, that's where he raises his cows, on that side. He got about 40 acres way down there on the corner of the Freeze farm, and then he's got a couple of acres over there where he's got a shed where he keeps some cattle. So I'm going to end it for here, and I'll catch you on the next one. Bye. I guess you could still say this is a view from the west side. Yeah, that's the entrance up there. The old house was there. The old house was in that area, around here, right inside closer to the pond, I guess. Yeah. This here branch here was always full of water, almost all the way up to here. Yeah, it was always full of water. But then my brother had it dug out and filled this in, so the water's more contained now. Deeper. It's a lot deeper than it was before. Okay, I guess I'm headed back to my truck. And the old house used to have a fireplace and chimney at the top, but I guess they redid that too. They took the chimney out a long time ago, I think. I'm not sure. I haven't been in there for a while, so I don't know what's going on inside. But where I grew up was in that garage back there. Yeah, they had a heater in it, space heater, but at the bottom of the wall there, where the concrete is, snow would blow in there in the wintertime. The snow would blow in and underneath, because there was a big gap between the wood, or the house part, or the garage wall, and the concrete. I remember that. That was and when Dad would butcher pigs in the wintertime in the old house, because they had a kitchen and everything, wood stove and all that stuff, and they did all his butchering over there when I was a kid. And after the meat was all cut up into halves, he would store the meat, the hog meat, the whole the halves or whatever he's got, in the garage, because it was cold enough to keep it. It would freeze, or at least keep it very cold. And we had to sleep in there, so I used a lot of blankets. Anyway, that was life back then. Still good memories. All right, let me one more glance at the pond. All right, good job, Robert. Did a good job. All right, I'll catch you on the next one. Bye. Oh, I think I forgot. Oh, there's a car coming out of my niece's house. I forgot to take a view from here, from where I parked my truck. Okay, I gotta go. You might want to talk. Alright, catch you later. Bye. Catch you on the next one. Well, today's still February 18, 2024. It's after 10 a.m. And since I was driving around in my truck, I decided to come out here. Well, the ground's still frozen, more or less. At least the ice is. And because looks like it's going to start warming and melting the snow today, and even any warmer in the next few days. So it's going to get sloppy out here, and I don't want to be driving out here when the ground's muddy. So I'm going to come out. I wanted to come out today. I fed them yesterday, so I wanted to see how much they moved the bales around. All right, let me get up there. Well, today's February 18, 2024, just after 10 a.m. And cattle are eating on these two new bales, or the 2023 bales. The first one I fed them yesterday, they were eating on that all the time I was out here. They didn't even touch none of these three. But then it looks like they rolled it all the way out. They rolled it all the way out over to almost to the trees. Anyway, at least they're eating on these two. These are the two new bales, so I figured they'd find them sooner or later. They're a little better than the 2022 bales, I'd say. Those two on the end. That one there, that's on the third one. 1, 2, 3. The third one's from 2022. And it feels warmer today. Yeah, it feels warmer. I think my truck said 25 right now, so it's warming up. I don't know how warm it's going to get. Well, according to my record and my gestation table, I don't have to worry about them having the calf. There's two anyway, the two cows, until after March, was it 12th? Yeah, sometime after, around the middle of March or after. So I wouldn't have to worry about them for a while, because I know exactly when I put the bull out here, June 1st. I heard somebody scream. Must be a neighbor. Okay, that's I'm gonna get a shot from the other side and go back to the house. Yeah, it's gonna be melting today a little bit. Sun's strong, and I don't feel no wind up here, but when I was out in the hayfield, the wind was from the south. So, but there's no wind over here. All this trees on this side block it. So it's real calm up here, calm and warm. Good place to feed them. All right, let me check the other side. Looks like the sun melted the snow on this side, on the south side of the bale. So that's half the snow's gone. Now it just needs to get, it'll be a while before the snow melts off the other side, because the sun can't hit that side. Okay, let me check the other side of the hay. Yeah, this side's not melted, but it will when the temperature gets high enough, it'll melt off. That's why you don't want the bales touching on the sides, on the sides, because the water can't drain off, and the bales will get wet where they meet, and then the hay will rot there. Okay, so I'd say by Wednesday, today's Sunday, by Wednesday all the snow will be mostly gone. Yeah, this is the first bale that they were eating on yesterday. I mean, they were just gathered around it the whole time I was out here feeding them. They didn't even touch those three. But today they're over there because they rolled this one all the way out here. Well, at least they're getting enough to eat. And those two bales are good. Oh, those are the bales from last year. These two bales, here, this one and the one they rolled out, and the one there, that's from 2022. So they got plenty to eat, and when the snow melts, they'll be more comfortable up here. Ground's just starting to thaw out on top, on the surface. Because if it was too thawed, I wouldn't be driving a truck out here, that's for sure. I'll make ruts, and I might even get stuck, even with four-wheel drive. Pretty soggy out here. Not right now. Right now the ground's frozen, but the surface is starting to melt because of the sun. So it's a little slick on top. Okay, I guess that's all I got here. All right, I'm gonna look at the cows for now, for a while. Yeah, it's about 25 degrees. I think the temperature will be rising today. Yeah, there's still plenty of snow on bales on this top and the north side. But the cattle are comfortable. Still cold enough to see their breath. Yeah, I think that one's pregnant. That's heifer right there. A dark one. That's her. That'll be her. 1, 2. Second calf. Yeah, that's her second. That's her second calf. I forgot what year it was born, but that's her. Okay, here's a good shit. Doctor. That's mama cow. Her first calf. I guess it's on the other side. I don't see it. That's her second calf. The one that's, I think, the heifer I think is pregnant. And then that's her third calf, that red one. And her fourth calf is that brown one behind her. That was from last year. So, and they're all heifers, which is good. And her first calf already has 2 babies. So I was thinking that one should be having a calf soon. I'll just wait and see. And she should have a calf too. Her and the mother of those 2 white ones. And there's the bully. I can't get Bully's attention. He's too busy eating. Yeah, he's digging out the good stuff. Yeah. He knows how to get the good stuff out. If he can't reach it, sooner or later, I'm sure he's going to roll this bale. That's okay. Where's it going to go? Just like that one. They'll still eat on that. Even when it's rolled out, they'll still eat on it. Looking good. I think he's got some lice though, but winter's almost over, so he'll be okay. Yeah, I should treat him, but I figure he'll just scratch him off. Okay, I guess that's enough for today on this. Kind of don't change much. Oh, look at that! Look at those geese. Oh, they look white. Are those snow geese? Look at that. I gotta take a picture. Yeah, I think those are snow geese. Yeah, those are white. There they go. They're looking for some open water. Okay. Red Lake is, Carlisle Lake is north, so that's probably where they're headed. Okay, back to cattle. Yeah, I got plenty to eat. I'll have to wait until after the ground dries out before I come out again. Okay, I'll catch you later. Catch you on the next one. Bye. Well, I'm ready to leave. Close the gate behind me, and I can tolerate this kind of cold. And I just checked my truck thermometer. When I was at the farm checking on the pond my brother dug out, it was 25 degrees. And now, since I've been up here, truck says 30 degrees. So I think it's warming up. I said the wind's from the south. Yeah, and the wind don't even feel cold, even with all this snow. The wind don't feel cold, and it's right 30 degrees, so it's going to be melting any time now. As soon as it reaches 32, above 32, it's going to start melting. So I'll be watching that. Okay, it'll melt off the trees first, because there's still some stuck to the trees on the north side. See? That's where the snow came from on Friday. Today's Sunday. It blew in from the northeast. Okay, I'm gonna head back to the house, watch the snow melt. Catch you on the next one. Bye.